Hello, my darling diamonds in the rough. I am your favorite docking stone, and today we are back with some more daily puzzles. Now, why don't we just hop right on into it with our first game of Wordle. Took me a second to get to the transition screen, but it doesn't matter. What does matter is our favorite starting word. Jazz. Can't type? Am I on the wrong screen? I am on the wrong screen, that's why. Jazzy! Favorite starting word. Just making sure it's going through. Okay, it is going through. That's good. That's good. And we end with the Y. Ooh. A nice Y at the end of the word. That is nice. So what can we do? What can we do that ends with Y? That's not jazzy. No J, no A, no Z, but a Y. I was going to say E, A, early? Fortunately, no. A, but this is close to good. So what can we do instead of the A? Oh, let's try... I was going to do lonely, but that's a bit too long. So let's dial it back. The problem with words that end with Y, there are so few of them, but they so rarely come to mind. And we don't have... Well, let's try... Not party, but... Let's try something like... Not Z, but... RTY. I was thinking party. West... E... No. Huh. Well, can't really think of anything, so let's try sorry. To start it off, we get an O, no R's though. Oh, that's interesting. Man, the more restrictive we get, the harder it is. The Y is the odd man out. So, no S, no R. Do we go potty? Like a child's word for toilet. Okay. We're getting a little bit better each and every time. No yellows in this puzzle at all, though. Which is strange. So, what could it be? Ulti? Like multi? But that would be molt. Like a butterfly would molt. Udi? Like Hootie? You know what? Let's go Pirate Treasure Trove. Let's go a bit inappropriate, a bit crass. And with the booty... Oh my! Oh no. I'm thinking of indecent thumbnail ideas. I won't actually post them, but yeah. Oh, that's a silly word. That is certainly a silly word. But we got it. Wow, I was half joking when I guessed booty, but it was the only thing that came to mind. Wow, that is ridiculous. Now, we are moving on to connections. Technically, I'm not, but you are. Future me will do connections, and I hope you enjoy his banter, his time, because he enjoys yours. But he's a bit of a tsundere, a bit of a tough guy, so he won't admit it. Alright, I will catch you back for the connections. Hello everyone, Future Stone here. You know what I'm here for, so let's hop right on into the mini game. Is paused. Let us resume. Continue. 1. With 8 across, what was left on while making this puzzle? And seeing ahead, it looks like all capital words, or caps lock, was left on. And let's just fill in lock with row 8. That's cute. That's clever. I like those little, not puns, but whatever. San Diego baseball player. A Padre. Obviously it could be a specific player, but I'm going to be honest, I do not know a single player on the Padres. I went to a Padres game once. That was fun. That being said, that was years ago. Was that over a decade ago? I think it was. But yes, but they are the San Diego Padres, if I do recall. So let's move on. A pair of symbols on a drum set. Don't know. Monopoly token retired in 2013. Huh, didn't know they retired Monopoly tokens. So, yeah, let's move on. Capital of Egypt, Cairo? Or is it Cairo? I forget if it's R-I or I-O. I think it's this. I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3. I know what the capital of Egypt is. Like a temporary committee. Like a temporary committee. I don't know. Bit of April Fool's Day foolery. Prank. Yes, this video will go live on April Fool's Day. Unfortunately, I don't have any silly little gag prepared. But I hope you all enjoy yourselves. If you celebrate it, if you don't, regardless, I hope it's a wonderful day for everyone. Right, let's move on to Ready, Go, Go. Ready, Go, Go Between. Ready, Set, Go. Yeah, Ready, Set, Go, and Go Between Sets? Maybe? I believe it's set. I don't know what exactly it is. Singer Collins. Paul Collins, I would assume? Pair of symbols. Oh, we might be at a standstill. Monopoly token retired in 2013. By token, I assume it means one of the player pieces, like what you could play as, the race car, the thimble, that top hat. But in this case, I do not know. Temporary committee, or like a temporary committee. A group? I don't know. Enter the Sea, which is weird. Singer, let's just assume it's Paul. Yeah, Paul. A pair of symbols on a drum set. Yeah, I'm not sure. And Monopoly token. Okay, it's not Paul, but I think we're gonna have to go to autocorrect. Auto check, I should say. Oh, and I spelled Cairo wrong. Okay. Cairo, whatever it is. I apologize. That's foolish of me, but that would make this a bit easier. A pair of symbols on a drum set. I don't know. Monopoly token. Retired in 2013. Thimble, top hat, a race car. What else was there? There was the, shoe. I don't know. Singer Collins. It's not Paul Collins. It's... I don't know. Pair of symbols on a drum set. I really don't want to have to use a letter as well. Pair of symbols on a drum set. They would just be symbols. I don't know if there's a specific term for that. I never played the drums before. Ooh, that's I thought the drummers were cool, but I remember in regular show with Benson, he used to play the drums. He was really good. And there was that whole episode of his former band who became world famous without him. And he was able to shred it, even better than Machine. It's like what's the, not ancient story, but like the American folk tale. Like, what was it, John Henry in The Man vs. Machine? Where Henry outdid a track laying machine by, 2 or 3 times, but unfortunately passed away. Yeah, it was a sort of like a John Henry tale, except Benson did not perish. Right, but anyway, pair of symbols, don't know. Monopoly token retired in 2013. Token. Monopoly token is such a strange word to use in regards to Monopoly, though. What could it have been? I don't know. Ad hoc? Oh, it is ad hoc. I've heard of it. I just cannot tell you what it actually is. Set of symbols on a drum set. Bi-hat? No. I don't know. Monopoly token. Tron? No, it's not Tron. That would not go with Paul, or with an L after. let's go through the letters. Neutron. Iron? Oh, the iron! Ah, I do remember the iron. I have an old Monopoly set, apparently. Singer, Phil Collins, and hi-hat is the set of symbols. Huh. How clever. How quaint. And that was wonderful. However, I must send you back in time to pass me to go on with the connections. It's a doozy, so bear with me and have a good one. See you in the past. Pass Me is back, and we are ready for some wonderful connections. Are we? We are not. I did not load it up. That was silly of me. But they are loaded up now, so now we are ready for some connections. So let us hop right on over to them. Right? And I'm going to be honest, I feel a bit vindicated. I was online in the internet spaces, and I saw some descriptors of yesterday's puzzle with the four of a kind of golf terms and the complaints of that. I feel a bit vindicated for that, not going to lie, going to be honest. I heard it's also a really hard puzzle, so I'm not too upset, especially when people were saying that the one I got, the green, on the US Treasury, was quite tough to get. That put a little smile on my back after a hard connections, difficult connections, a painful connections. But what else would make me feel vindicated is if we rock today's connections instead of yesterday's. Now let's begin 4, thinking a number spelled differently. Because instead of 4, F-O-U-R, it's F-O-R-E, or golf 4. Oh wait, sorry, I scuffed that up. A word. This could be like a word in a computer. What is it, like 32 or 16 bits? Or it could be a word, like any word. Word is a word. Deposit is a word, which is our next word that we'll go to. Deposit. A deposit in a bank account. A deposit in like a river. That's what I'm thinking of. 2. Well, 4 and 2 are, as I said before, yeah, this is going along the lines of sounds like numbers. Words that sound like numbers but technically aren't. And I'm looking bad, and not bad, down, and I see a little bit more, but we'll continue. Put away. That does mean the same thing as deposit, or it could be to put your toys away if you're like in kindergarten and your teacher starts singing the cleanup song. Clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. Wonderful song. I hear it brainwashes children to start putting their toys away for parents. Just saying that would make your children want to put away their toys, which is crazy. Children are just like tiny computers. You program them to do something, and like Pavlov and his dogs, they will do it once given the command. Man, my tongue is flubbing today. But we continue. Screen. I'm thinking of a screen in basketball. I'm thinking of like a monitor as a screen, or a television screen. Or the screen, what is it? The human HMI, human machine interface screen that allows a human to read what the machine is doing. 8, to consume, or it sounds like a number. It sounds like the number 8. Alright, balance. I'm thinking New Balance with the shoes, or balance of maybe oneself. You have your balance, your body balance, so you don't fall over, and it allows you to walk, or a balance, an equilibrium of sorts. Like, as Thanos once said, perfectly balanced as all things should be. That movie is old now. That movie came out like, what, 6 years ago? Longer? Shorter? I don't know. Or was that Infinity War or Endgame? I don't even remember. Marvel movies are such a experience. It's such an experience, the Marvel movies. I don't have much more perspective to put on it. I know they've waned in popularity, and some people would say waned in quality as well. And, that sucks for Disney. They hit it big with the Marvel movies. I think that really pushed them very, very popular. Made them a lot of money for Disney. But to see them win popularity when superheroes are cool, like, in a way, is a bit sad. But it doesn't matter. Everything of popularity comes in waves. It'll come, it'll go, and it'll come back. But that balance is not for today. Besides is our next word. Besides is maybe to the side of something, or besides putting that aside. Maybe something like that. Horse, I'm thinking horsepower, which is, your power of motors, or whatever you want to say. Or I'm thinking a horse as in maybe a Minecraft horse, or maybe a real life horse, a living quadrupedal animal. Is quadrupedal a word? I assume it is. Bipedal is a word, or bipedal, however you want to pronunciate it. So I assume quadrupedal is. But yeah, horse, or a basketball game horse, which goes along with screen in a way, but probably not. Transfer. This is making me think bank account, especially with deposit up here. But transfer, to transfer money to bring something from point A to point B. To boot. I have money to boot. I have I guess a ton of stuff that I can do. All the hullabub and hullabaloo, whatever I want. I have enough of something. A large quantity of. Had. To previously own something. I don't know what else it could be. As well. Oh, this is like, as well as, it's not a conjunction. What is this word? Preposition? I forget my grammar. I know my grammar, but I don't know the vocabulary, the diction of grammar. I don't know what certain words are classified as, but I know how to speak. We all know how to speak. Or most of us do, but that's wonderful. But as well would go along with besides, and something like that. Took in, to take in something. I assume that could be it. Or to take in like a scene or something. It's just to breathe it all in. What is a famous scene that you could do? Well, it's more not like a scene, but more like a moment. You take in a moment. What is a beautiful moment you can take in that I believe people... I guess... Imagine this. You are out in some park somewhere at night, alone, with some nice, warm spring air. And you look up to the clear sky above, and you see the stars shining so brightly, illuminating this dark world. And you take a deep breath in, taking in the crisp, cold night air, as well as the beautiful smell of nature, of grass. You inhale all that in while staring at the night sky, staring at the moon, a full moon, a big, beautiful full moon, and you exhale, letting it all out, all your stresses, all your insecurities, and just getting lost in this moment. Yeah, that's what taken could mean, or took in. And withdrawal, that is a Pokemon move, but also along with bank account. So I'm gonna highlight bank account, terminology, deposit, transfer, withdraw, and what else could be in this? This could be a red herring, but it could be something that's correct, so let us look. Besides horse, to boot, balance, there we go, that's bank account terminology. ATM options, similar to what I was saying. Let's see, now what could be the next one? Well, 8, 4, and 2 all sound like numbers, but I don't believe there is a fourth option. I'll reread it just in case, though. Token, as well, had, besides, horse, word, to boots, screen, put away. No, not even close. So I believe that's just the red herring. And not to throw to throw a little bit of shade at yesterday's puzzle. Am I salty? Nah, no, I'm not. But to throw shade, you see how this red herring only has 3 words that fit a category? That is nice. That's how you know it's not a red. That's how you know it is a red herring. All right, now I think I got all my salts out. Now I'm like a calm lake, not a brutal ocean. There is no salt in me anymore. So we'll continue. Besides, as well, like to boot. To boot might be a stretch here, and I can't even. What is it? The term? Articulate what exactly they have the connect as a connection. Right now, it's just a certain je ne sais quoi, but like what am I looking? As well as something, besides something. Like in addition to a point, like someone makes a point, and besides something else to solidify that point. Someone makes a point, and they say as well, and says something to increase that point or whatever. Someone says a point, comma, took in, put away. No, okay, so this might be as well as in addition to. Let's see. 4. That's a golf term. But that's all I see for golf. To boot. Not sure what the connection could be. To took in. Well, these are all how you say 2 words. However, I don't think that's enough. Put away, to boot. Took in, and as well. You know what? I'm going to say it. I doubt it's going to be right though, but maybe it'll give us something. It doesn't give us anything. Alright. So at least I can disregard that. Let us continue then. Had. No, I don't know. I am struggling. Oh my, oh me, oh my. And I'm surprised. I think the yellow would be something more obvious, but I can't see it. Maybe we'll go. Let's highlight screen for now. Screen. Like a movie screen, a TV screen, a computer screen. Computer. No. I don't know. Alright, I'm probably going to speedrun this then. So enjoy the transition. Oh! Okay, that was going along with what I was saying before. In addition to a main point, also a second point. Could be used for a word also. I forgot the word exactly, but we got something, and now we have 3 more guesses for our last one. Put away, had, 8, horse, word, took in, 4, and screen. Oh yeah, and as always, we are missing purple, the hardest of the connections, and yellow the easiest. I'm surprised. I thought yellow would be easier. For what can we do? Put away. That's to clean up. It also means to clean up. Horse, word, screen. For took in. No. Took in? No. 8 means to consume. Guess had could also be that. What else? Put away. That's more clean up. Horse. You're hungry like a horse. A word. That's really a stretch, but you know, we'll continue. Word, screen, to consume, for, took in. That means like to take, I guess. But horse, but that would not be horse, but also means to take. And 8 doesn't really mean to take either. And had, I don't know, I don't think so. Maybe it's, I took in something, I put away something, and I had something out, and then I had it before. I'm not sure, but I need a guess. Oh, one away. That, does that tell us anything? I have no clue which of these 4 is wrong. So let's look at the other ones. Horse, like a game of horse. Word, I don't know why I'm thinking hangman. Screen, I'm thinking basketball. Let's try the basketball thing anyway. Horse, screen, anything else that could be in any way related to basketball. Put away. Maybe you can put an opponent away. Word. I'll come back to that. Had. No. Ate. He ate, he feasted? That's really a stretch. Took in. And 4, I don't know. I'm gonna guess this. Alright, at least we know 2 of these have to be connected, and 2 of them don't. And what was my last guess? I don't even remember. Oh my, let's say had 8, and then 8 was with one of put away, horse, and screen. Let's say put away. Right, and then what's the last thing? What could it be? Let's say these 3 are together. That makes some sense. Actually, that makes sense. And then horse and screen are together. So we're left with these 3 words to go across those 2. Horse and screen. Horse around, screen around. I mean, you go around a screen. That wouldn't be screen around, though. In basketball, I mean. Around the worlds, but that's word. And let's think of what put away had and 8. Maybe it's to take in. You know, yeah, let's just say took in. Well, this was a fun puzzle. Oh! Oh my. Consumed. Okay, that... Not really too big a fan. I think I said consumed for 8 and had, but put away, you don't really... I guess that makes sense? But took in does not really make sense. Does it? I don't think I've ever heard someone use the word took in to refer to ate something or consumed. What are these? Something play. Okay. So for play. Wow, that's a word that's mildly inappropriate. I apologize for saying that aloud. Horseplay, screenplay, and wordplay. That's nice. That is lovely. Oh my, that took a bit of a while, but you know, it was fun. And as always, our fun does not end here. Oh no, no, no indeed. For we have one more special little puzzle, one more daily little quest for us, daily little treat. And today's is none other than Jumblie. Now today's, well, let's go, not settings. No, let's play. Help. Now let's read how to play. There are exactly 4 words hidden amongst the letters, and all letters are used exactly once. The words will be between 4 and 9 letters long. Click on the letters or type them on your keyboard to spell a word. When you have a word you want to submit, click the submit button. If the word is one of the daily words, it will be added to your list of found list of words. Find all 4 words as fast as you can. Each successful word order is assigned a color. Shortest word is red, then orange, then green, then blue for the longest. If you're struggling, you can give up at least 5 incorrect guesses. Got it. European capitals. Oh my, that's not exactly the best. Let's start with Berlin. B-E-R. Do we have an L? Do we not have an L? Oh no, we don't have an L. It's not like it's going to be Dortmund or something. Maybe we can try. I will say this, my knowledge of capitals, specifically European capitals, well, capitals anywhere. I'm not good with the U.S. states capitals too much either. So let's try to think. There's no L, so no London. Paris. There's got to be a P-A-R-I-S. Yeah, Paris it is. Paris. Okay, is that the orange? What was orange? Orange was the second. Okay, so we have another word that's shorter. Maybe, Vienna? No. I don't even know if Vienna is the capital of Austria. And these are the English pronunciations. I would assume. I don't know what Paris is in French. Maybe it is Paris, spelled the same way. But I know for, like, let's say, Vienna. Sorry, for Austria, Vienna is Wien, I believe. Just 4 letters. I don't know. But, well, I don't really know. So let's continue. Budapest? It is Budapest, but I don't know how to spell it. Budapest. I don't know how to spell this. Oh man, that is unfortunate. Well, I know Budapest is probably on this list. I could be very wrong. So now we're just missing something a bit longer than Paris and something a bit shorter, but P-E-S-T. Alright, so let's say we have half the letters to work with. It would be nice to see what's left and what's not, but we don't have that. Oh, Rome. We have an R-O-M-E. Yeah, Rome fits. All roads lead to Rome. And that's the shortest. And now we have 2 more left. Let's just do now. P-E-S-T. So we have like a D-M-I-T-A-R. I think something like that. I really think it's like. Is it Budapest? Does Budapest have an H and I'm just spelling it incorrectly? Oh! No, I was just spelling it incorrectly. And now we have one more. Dadmir. Oh my, that's Well, I'm happy to have gotten this far with my only incorrect best guess being spelling. So now we have one more to do. An anagram of Dadmir. Maybe Midard? Midard? Demard, maybe? Mardid? Mirdad? Midard? Let's try Midard. Nope. Oh man, I do apologize. Madrid? Madrid! Madrid. There we go! 4 minutes, 14 seconds. I really flawed Madrid. I should have gotten that much faster. It's just that it started with a D in the order, so I was thinking starting with a D. Oh my, that was wonderful. That was fantastic. That was exhilarating. That was significantly better than I expected. I did not think I was going to actually get any of them. I thought I was going to fail miserably, but because I am very much not acquainted with capitals around the world. But I was proven wrong, and that makes me very happy, very excited, very overjoyed. Maybe I should do better at learning capitals around the world. There are nice cities. There are beautiful cities. I have relatives, family, friends who have been to all these great places around the world, and they can always say nice things. I believe my dad's friend loves to go to Spain. His favorite place, I think, is Barcelona. Was it Barcelona? I forget what exactly he loved. But yes, there's so many beautiful cities around the world. It would be great to go and visit them one day. But for now, I am here in the American States, and that's nice. But as always, thank you all for watching. It's always so nice to see the engagement. I love doing this for me. I know I say it often, I am very selfish in this endeavor of mine. And for you to indulge it, it makes me happy. So thank you. And as always, have a day. I hope it's a good one. See ya.